It will officially be summer in a couple of days, and so I definitely had to go ahead and get my summer fragrance video out for you all. In this video today, we will be talking about all of the fragrances that I am excited to wear for this summer 2022. If you're interested, then just keep watching. Before we get into the video, I do want to quickly introduce myself for those of you who may be new here. My name is Ayesha. I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're interested in, please consider subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So as I said earlier, these are going to be the fragrances that I'm excited to wear this summer. Now, I have already kind of done some videos that are summer appropriate, so I am going to link them for you guys in the description box, but I didn't want to duplicate those fragrances, but just know that those fragrances will be getting worn this summer too. So the first one is the vacation video where I talked about fragrances I would take on vacation. Obviously, I will be wearing those this summer as well. And then the other one is my spring fragrance lineup, and I will be wearing most of those as well, just because for us, spring is kind of like just pre-summer. It's still hot in the spring, so pretty much anything I wear in the spring, I can also wear in the summer. So just keep that in mind. Like I said, I will link both of those videos down below. The other caveat is that these fragrances are mainly daytime appropriate. Now, some of them you can wear at night, and I'll kind of tell you guys about that. But my very next video will be my sexy summer date and night fragrances. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel and have your notification bells on so that you don't miss that video, because I know y'all always like to hear about date night fragrances. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the fragrances I'm excited to wear. So I have a total of 12 fragrances, but the first two that I'm going to share with you, I'm excited to wear them because I just got them, but I have not really worn them yet. So I don't have much information on them, just like my basic like sniff test on them. So just keep that in mind for the first two, but I still wanted to share them because I honestly am excited about wearing them this summer. So first up is from Goldfield & Banks, and this is Sunset Hour. So this is one of their newer fragrances. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about this one. Well, not a lot, but I feel like I've heard people talk about it recently. So I think it's becoming popular, and it definitely is supposed to be a summer appropriate scent. But this fragrance, I wore it this morning actually just to go work out. That's the only time I've worn it. To me, this is a fresh, bright, citrus / fruity fragrance. There's something very juicy about the way this fragrance smells, but there also seems to be some greenness in there that I'm picking up. Now, like I said, I've only worn this once. I have smelled it on paper as well, and that's what I'm gathering from it, but I'm excited to get to know this fragrance more. I do like it so far. I do think it's a lighter weight fragrance. I think it'll be great for like daytime activities. But like I said, I haven't really worn this, so take that information with a grain of salt. This is not meant to be a review. I just felt like I had to mention it because I am excited to wear it, but that's why it's kind of like an honorable mention. So again, this is Sunset Hour by Goldfield & Banks. And then the other one that's an honorable mention is right here in this box. This is from Wilhelm Perfumery. And let's open it up. So here is the bottle, and this is Poets of Berlin. So this was a blind buy for me, and it's something that I've had on my list of things that I've wanted to try for a while. And then I heard AI the Great say that it was good for hot weather, even though it's a vanilla. And so that kind of just helped me pull the trigger on it, because my concern was that it was going to be too heavy for the summer. So I didn't know if I should wait until fall to try it or what. But I went ahead and took advantage of the SAC sale and got my 15% off and ordered it. And I'm not disappointed. I am excited to wear this. This smells like blueberries and vanilla and like almost like lemon. There's something very bright in this, and there is something like a tad bit green in this fragrance, which I was not expecting, but I actually really like. I think it helps it from being too sweet. Now, I actually have not worn this one at all, but I think this is going to work well for the summer, especially if I'm going to be outside. But honestly, there's something just very fresh, even though it sits on a vanilla base, and the vanilla is sweet, and this is a sweet fragrance. There's something very fresh and fruity about this fragrance, which I am thoroughly enjoying. I cannot wait to actually wear this, but I had to include in this video because I will definitely be wearing this summer. So again, that is Poets of Berlin from Wilhelm Perfumery. So those were my honorable mentions. Now on to the real list. So this first fragrance is from Tom Ford, and this is Mandarino di Amalfi. This fragrance smells like a fresh orange mixed with some aquatic notes. So you can definitely smell like the zinginess from the orange, the brightness, the tartness, but then there's also a definite sweetness to this fragrance as well, but not really sweet. It's not a sweet fragrance by any means, but you can definitely smell the sweetness from that orange. I don't know if there's actually an orange note or orange accord in this. I believe it's mandarin orange, but don't quote me on that. Y'all will see the notes as per usual. But that's what it smells like to me, like an orange mixed with an aquatic type fragrance. So there's something very just fresh and clean about this without going too far to the aquatic route. Sometimes aquatic fragrances I'm not really that much into because sometimes I feel like they smell more masculine. Don't know why. I just associate them with men. But this one is one that I definitely think can be worn by anybody. I don't think that it is gender specific. And yeah, I love it. So this one I see myself wearing for like casual days, going out with my family, weekends, just like a nice like everyday type scent. This is not a heavy projector. It doesn't have like extremely good longevity, but I wouldn't expect that from this type of fragrance. It's just not. It's not about that life. So anyway, I will definitely be wearing this summer. Mandarino di Amalfi by Tom Ford. The next fragrance is one by ZRG, and this is one that I typically just reserve for summer use because that's what it smells like to me. So this is Cruisdale Sir from ZRG. This is a lactonic mango scent. So a milky mango. It smells kind of like a very overripe mango smothered in some sort of cream, like half and half or something. I don't know, but that's what it smells like to me, and I love it. Now, I definitely think this one is not going to be for everybody because I feel like you have to love mango and you have to be okay with a milky note. If you're not, I don't think you're going to enjoy this fragrance. And there are other notes in this fragrance, of course, but that's what I get mainly when I smell this. Like, that's all I get, really. A milky, overripe mango. I love this, and I think it's perfect for summertime. It makes me feel like I should be on vacation. It just reminds me of all the fruits that I usually will eat during the summertime. I mean, of course, I can eat fruit year-round, but I'm more of a summer fruit eater. That's the time where I really crave fruits. And so, yeah, that just puts me in that mindset, and I love it. So again, this is Cruisdale Sir 2 from ZRG. So I just realized I have 2 more ZRG to share with you, so I figured I might as well get them out of the way. I promise this is not a ZRG video, but I like ZRG. So the next fragrance that I have to share with you is a new one to my collection, and this is a Cinto Overdose. So I just hauled this in a recent video. I will link it for you all. But I have now had a chance to wear this, and I definitely think I'll be wearing this a lot this summer. So this is a fruity fragrance. So good. So it's fruity, and to me the fruits kind of just smell like a tropical fruit mixture. I could not put my finger on what type of fruit, just like a mixture of fruits. And then you combine that with a little bit of floral sweetness and a very slightly powdery touch. And then I kind of feel like the fragrance has this musky background that kind of helps to ground everything. And it makes it where it's a fruity and fun scent, but it also has like a little bit of depth to it. And I really enjoy this. So I've only had a chance to wear this one time. I did thoroughly enjoy it. I wore it for a full day, and I definitely can tell you I will be rocking this all summer long. I think this is a fun scent that is still quite mature. I don't even know why I use that word because I feel like when people say mature, we immediately think elderly. But I think this is on the mature side of a fruity scent. It doesn't smell like something that I would imagine a teenager wearing. So I love it. So again, that is a Cinto Overdose from ZRG. The next one that I have is ZRG Herba Pure. I love this bottle. It's gorgeous. And again, this is another fruity fragrance. So to me, I think that this one is similar to a Cinto Overdose. But if y'all want to see more of a comparison on those two, let me know. But this one, again, has a mix of fruits, and it sits on a musky amber base. I do think this one is quite projecting. Not where it's offensive, but this is one that people will definitely smell on you. I can definitely see myself wearing this on a day date, especially if I'm going to be sitting outside, because I really like the way that this plays on the skin out in the heat, especially if there is a little bit of a breeze, because you'll really kind of get those whiffs of it. But this one is beautiful, guys, beautiful. Not for everybody, because I feel like you kind of have to like the musky amber base of this, which I definitely don't think will be for everybody just based on the way that it smells, but I happen to love it. And I definitely think that this is a unisex. So if you're a man watching this video, definitely get your nose on Herba Pure. I know this has been popular for a long time in the fragrance community, but I just got it a few months ago and I have been loving this. So I'm even more excited to continue wearing it this summer. Again, that is Herba Pure from ZRG. So the next fragrance that I have is Vanilla Vibes by Juliette Has a Gun. So this to me is a salty vanilla scent, but it also smells like there could be some coconut in this. And it definitely does have that kind of molecular vibe that a lot of Juliette Has a Gun fragrances have. But I still think this smells quite natural. So it's kind of hard to explain. This is a lighter fragrance. This is one I can definitely go ham with as far as my sprays go. I like to layer this as well. But I honestly think this is a really nice everyday scent for hot weather, especially if you're going to be outside. So I've worn this to like theme parks. I've worn it to work. I've worn it just running errands. I wouldn't really wear this on a date because to me, although I love it and I think it's a special fragrance, I don't think that it's like date special. Like when I wear a fragrance on a date, I usually want it to be something more like memorable, something to stand out more. This is more just like a cool, like every day I smell good. You know it, she knows it, he knows it, you know, but I'm not doing too much. So again, that is Vanilla Vibes from Juliette Has a Gun. The next fragrance is from Kilian, and this is Love Don't Be Shy Extreme. So this one is to me the lighter, more floral version of the original Kilian Love. I have done a video comparing them. I will link it for you. It's been a long time since I did that video, but if you haven't seen it, check it out. But this fragrance is beautiful. So the most prominent note in this fragrance to me is the orange blossom. That's immediately what I smell, but also it's mixed with this vanilla, sugary, marshmallow type base. And then it also has a different type of floral note in the background. I believe it's rose, if I remember correctly. But to me, that floral is not really distinctive, but you can tell there's something besides the orange blossom, because the orange blossom is just like a really sweet, prominent smell. And then that other floral is just doing something to like lighten this fragrance up. And I think what makes this fragrance really special for hot weather is the way it lays on the skin. There is something about this fragrance, although it's sweet, the way it lays on the skin, I feel like it just really performs well in the hot weather, especially if there's a little bit of a breeze. So I would definitely wear this on like a day date, a rooftop lunch, brunch. I would love to wear this to somewhere like that, because when the breeze hits it and your skin is warm, I just feel like it smells so beautiful and it never feels too overpowering, although it is a sweet scent. So if you love your sweet scents and you're looking for something to wear during the summer, go get your nose on this one. I know it's not going to be for everybody, but I honestly think this one is probably more likable by the masses than the original Love, because it's not as sweet as the original Love, but it is still sweet. So again, that is Love Extreme by Kilian. The next fragrance is one that I feel like everybody has in their collection, and for some reason I don't wear it that often unless it is hot. So this is Burberry Her, the original EDP. This fragrance is gorgeous, but for me, this is like a hot weather only fragrance. I never really get the urge to wear this when it's cooler, but when it's hot like it is now and muggy, I feel like this really just cuts through that. So this has definitely been compared to Baccarat Rouge 540. It is the same perfumer, as we all know at this point, but in my opinion, it doesn't smell like Baccarat. It does kind of have that airy vibe that Baccarat has, but this one definitely has a fake strawberry note to it. Which sounds bad, but in my opinion is not. But if you smell a real strawberry, it smells different than like strawberry flavoring, right? So this is like strawberry flavoring. Like think strawberry shortcake, the dolls from back in the day. Think of a grown-up version of that and mixed with this airy like sweetness. And it's actually really, really nice and perfect for hot weather. And I don't know why I'm spending so much time on this fragrance. I feel like everybody knows this fragrance. Everybody loves it. But I'm really excited to wear it this summer because I think that's when it really shines. When it's so hot and so humid that I don't want to feel like any fragrance is weighing me down. A fragrance like this just really like does what it's supposed to do in my opinion. So again, that is Burberry Her EDP. This next fragrance may seem like an unlikely choice for summer, but I'm honestly super excited about wearing it. So this is Hoja de Cuba by Bourjois, and this is a tobacco fragrance. However, it is a tobacco leaf fragrance. So this smells like what I imagine a tobacco field would smell like. I've never worked in a tobacco field, but when my mom was growing up, we live in the South. My mom worked tobacco fields, and so I should probably let her smell this and see what she thinks about it. She might not like it. It may bring back bad memories. But anyway, this is a beautiful tobacco leaf scent. So it smells fresh and natural. And although you get that spiciness of tobacco, it's not at all like anything smoky. It just smells very fresh and just very good. Very good, for lack of better words. This is a pretty lightweight scent as well. So I definitely think that this works well in the summer because it kind of needs that heat and that breeze to kind of like really smell it, in my opinion. To me, this is not really something that I reach for in colder weather just because I don't feel like it's enough boom pow. But in hot weather, I think it's perfect. This is my Tampa fragrance. So y'all know I live in Tampa. I'm not originally from here, but this is like the cigar capital of the United States, I believe. Don't quote me, guys, but they are known for the cigars here in Tampa. And so this is my Tampa scent. That's what I call it. Yeah, anyway. Hoja de Cuba by Bourjois. The next fragrance I have is from Initio, and this is Musk Therapy. So this fragrance is another one of those fragrances that I think will be perfect for day-to-day use during the summer. This is a musky fragrance, but it's a bright musky fragrance. So to me, the citruses are really prominent in this fragrance, especially when you first spray it. So it kind of smells like lemon and lime mixed together, in my opinion. But there's also a little bit of sweetness too. I don't know if there's maybe some orange or something like that in this fragrance, but to me, the lemon and lime are most prominent, but you can smell just a slight bit of sweetness in the background. And then it kind of lays on this musky base. But this musk is not overpowering. It is very calm. It is not animalic. It's just more of a clean musk without going that so clean that you smell like laundry detergent route. This is more like clean skin with some citruses mixed into it. And I love this fragrance. I think this is great for hot weather, for day-to-day use. If I was a signature scent type of person, I could definitely see myself wearing this like every day, especially to work, because it would never offend anybody, but you can still smell it. It still smells really good. And I think it still smells unique, even though it is like a lighter wearing scent. So again, that is Musk Therapy from Initio. So the next fragrance that I have is Vanille Encens by Atelier Colognes. Now, unfortunately, this fragrance is no longer sold in the US. You may be able to find it on the gray market, and if I can find it from any of the discounter websites, I will definitely link it for you all. But it is still available in other countries. However, this fragrance, to me, it just makes me feel like summertime. I don't think this is one that can only be worn during the summer. I think it's actually a year-round scent, but for me, it reminds me of summer. I think when I initially got it, I got it during the summer, and so I'm excited to pull it out again this summer. So as the name would imply, this is a vanilla fragrance, but it has this lime in there that brightens it up. This, to me, is a very unique smelling vanilla. It's not going to be for everybody at all, but I love it. I don't know why it smells so unique, honestly. But the vanilla is just really well done, in my opinion. It's not too deep, it's not too dark, but it's also not light and fluffy cupcake vanilla either. It's like a
slow and steady vanilla, a dependable vanilla.
and mixed with that lime, it just gives it that zestiness and freshness, I think, that makes it summer appropriate. And I really like the way it smells in the heat, honestly. So again, this is Vanille Encens by Atelier Colognes. The last fragrance that I have is another one that I pretty much only wear during the summer, but this is Rouge Trafalgar from Dior. So this is a raspberry scent. It smells very juicy and tart. This is not a sweet scent, in my opinion, You can mix it with things if you want it to be sweeter, and I have mixed this fragrance. I feel like it layers well with other things, but I honestly like to wear this by itself. To me, there is something quite sophisticated about this scent, even though it is a fruity scent. The raspberry is not too tart, but it definitely kind of gives you that, you know, that kind of feeling. And I think it's just really pretty. It's lightweight, so you can wear this on the hottest of days. Even if you're going to be outside, it's never going to feel overpowering, but people will smell it on you. And I really enjoy this scent. I think it's quite unique. And I definitely think this is one you should try to smell if you can. But you have to spray this on your skin, because I feel like when you see the ads for this, I think you see like raspberries and maybe blueberries or something in the ad. I don't know. But the ad, everything just looks so juicy, and it's like a pink liquid. And so I was kind of expecting something more sweet when I got this fragrance. And so it kind of took me off guard that it really is not a sweet fragrance at all. So I definitely think you should try this on your skin, see if you like it. Probably not the safest blind buy, but it is quite beautiful. So again, that is Rouge Trafalgar from Dior. So those are the fragrances that I am most excited to wear this summer. Like I said, I'm excited to wear a lot of fragrances. So definitely check out the other 2 videos that I'm going to link down below for you guys. Because honestly, a lot of those fragrances could have gone into this video as well. But I don't like being repetitive with my videos. So definitely check those out after you finish watching this one. If you guys have tried any of these fragrances, let me know which one is your favorite. Also, let me know what is the fragrance that you look forward to wearing the most this summer. Maybe you've been holding on to it, waiting for summer to come. Maybe you just got it. Let us know that in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you are not already subscribed, please go ahead and do that now. And turn your notification bell on so that you don't miss a video from me. I typically upload 3 times a week, so I don't want you to miss out. If you're not already following me on Instagram, go ahead and do that now as well. I'm always over there on my Instagram stories, and I like to chat with y'all in my DMs, so definitely check me out on Instagram. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.